welcome. Oh my goodness, Mariana's in the house. Welcome, welcome. It isn't even showing on my tablet yet. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. It's Sunday. I'm sending you so much love. My name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels. And we're going to be doing a live Q&A. So if you haven't already, pop me a question in. Let me just bring up my live on here, see if it's showing on my end yet. It's not even showing, look, on my end yet. So just bear with it a second here. Let me just bring it in. So here we go. Okay. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Let me just make sure the sound's working. So here we Yes, it is. Okay. So Mariana's in the house. Welcome. So if you are watching this back with me later on, my name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels. All you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer you need to hear. If you are watching this live with me today, welcome, welcome. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. It really does help. We're going to be answering some questions. So let's see who's in the house then. We've got Mariana, Rahu, we've got Karina in the house. Welcome, honey. Great to have you here. Sending you so much love. So Mariana says, hi, Liz, can I have a message from B's 3D self and about his thoughts and feelings? How's it going, by the way? How's it going today? What's the weather like there? I bet it's lovely. So what's going on with B's 3D self? His thoughts and feelings. Okay, he's connecting with you in dreams right now. So he's dreaming about you. This card's moving as well. Cold here in Norway. Wow, okay. So he's connecting with you in dreams. That will be heating things up. But what you're being shown is to not take it personally. Okay, the narcissist is, this is kind of the flower, because I'm connecting with the Twin Flame Love Valentine's Oracle here. It's a master disguise. So remember, they give me the word narcissist. So narcissistic behavior or acting in that way, remember, it comes from fear, not love. So whenever I connect with behavior, I always kind of take labels away because it's either done through fear or love. So what you're being shown here is this person is a master of disguise. He's hiding his feelings from you very well. He's hiding what he's experiencing very well in a physical way. And this could be because he's not contacting you or you just don't know what's going on with him. So you're being guided to not take it personally because it's only a mask. He's actually connecting with you in dreams and the 5D. So he is thinking about you and he is dreaming about you. So relax. The angel's saying, let lavender relax you. Relax about things. Breathe. Remember, just be at ease with where you are. Because this is a great time for you. And it's a great time for your career, for making money, for doing things for you. It's bringing in abundance. And he may well be working on his career right now. He may be focused on his career. He may be focused on making money. And that's the mask he's wearing in the physical. But he is connecting with you in dreams in the 5D. So he is connecting with you, even though it may not be the way you want him to connect with you right now. But the angels are saying this is a huge time of abundance in your life. So enjoy exactly where you are. Raphael could well be working on his career right now, but he is dreaming about you. So let's bring in another card. Let's bring in another card here. We've got balance. There needs to be balance, remember, for a relationship to work. And if he isn't feeling balanced, he isn't reaching out for that reason. So he's working on balance. So balance your energy right now to move things forward in the direction of your dreams. I hope that helps, okay? Hey, Lisa, sending you so much love. Thank you for being here. Big welcome to everyone who's here. We've got Angle, we've got Andrea, we've got Speedrunner. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so I'm going to do a message for, finally the sun is back for Korean. Do you know it's been freezing here? I don't know what's going on with this weather. I went out for a couple of hours yesterday and it was so cold. There was a really cold wind. And, I'm going to Romania next month and they've given out a heat warning then. I'm thinking, oh my goodness me, is it going to be too warm for me? So you're going from one extreme to the other. Rahul says, can I get a 3D message from GS? I'm going to do a message for Rahul. A 3D message from GS. What do you need to know? Wow, the message is to remember who you are. So I feel like, Rahul, you're operating in your feminine energy right now. And you're finding your power. And your person is finding their power. So this is really, what I'm connecting with is you're both operating in your feminine selves. What that means is you're both feeling sensitive. You're both feeling a bit spiritual about things. You're both understanding things in a higher way. And the orchid brings strength. So you're both being given strength right now. And it feels like your person is being given the strength to find their power, to step into the feminine aspects of themselves. Because remember, we've all got feminine and masculine aspects within ourselves. It doesn't matter whether we are a guy or a gal. We have those energies within, and that's what balance out to move into outer union. So it feels like your person is gaining strength through their own feminine self to find their power. But your power is also in your feminine self, which means your psychic understanding of what's going on, your sensitivity, your vulnerability. So you're being guided to embrace everything you're feeling and going through. And we've got trust the journey, for there are many blessings along the way. So there's many things that you are learning right now, many things. So trust this journey because of all the blessings. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm going to do Bella's donation there. Thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. Please can I have a message from Brian? So what does Brian want to say to you? What does Brian want to say? We've got daffodils bring new life. There's reunion ahead. Brian is wanting you to know that he's going through a rebirth right now to move towards you. So that your reunion is coming. Wow, they're giving me tooth pain. So decisions. Brian is currently making decisions to come back into your life the right way. So you may even see daffodils as a symbol of the reunion, a sign of the new life, things moving forward. So there's beauty coming in. So I'm going to pull you a card from the unicorns as well. Shay, you just put your question in. That's all you need to do. We've got oneness. Wow. So Brian is reminding you that you are one. Look for the common humanity. And what I'm connecting with this is the things you have in common. Remembering that you are human as well as spiritual. So mistakes happen. They are lessons. Don't judge anything. Forgive and heal. Because you're both here for a reason. You're both here to invoke Lemurian light in the world because you are light workers. But you're both here to bring light into each other's lives. So there's a reunion ahead because you bring light into each other's lives. And your person is being guided towards your light. So the more you shine your light, the quicker this reunion will happen. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm going to do a message for Angle. I would say Angel. Angle says, in my dream, MC first tried to ignore me, but later he was trying to talk with me. So what he's showing you in that dream is it doesn't matter how much he tries to deny the love, he will always come back. But I ignored him. He didn't give up. So what you're being shown is, this journey will happen no matter what your actions are or no matter what you both do. You could try and ignore him. He could ignore you. But what's meant to be will find its way. He tried to justify why he ignores me. So you have to see it differently. He's not ignoring you. He's processing what he's going through. He held my hands and he kissed while smiling towards me. So you're being shown in dreams that he is sorry for the way he treats you, but he does love and care about you. And you're being shown a preview of what's to come. So you're being guided to honour your uniqueness, which means to remember who you are, to not take things personally. He's not ignoring you. He's processing. He's going through things in his mind. So honour your uniqueness and do what makes you feel good. So focus on your soul being satisfied right now. Do things that satisfy your soul, things you enjoy in the physical. And then you don't get frustrated or annoyed because he may not be physically around you or he may be ignoring you. He's not ignoring you, he's processing. And he's coming forward in that dream to say to you, we'll always make our way back to each other because that's the power of the love. And that's what you need to know. Andrea, thank you for being here. Liz, will Carlos, I think that means, will Carlos ever talk to me about the situation that happened the other weekend? I know he got into a fight with his brother because he was talking about me. I'm in Aries and he's a Leo. So the message coming up is be open to it. Okay, just know what you believe and what you deserve. And know what you deserve is what you believe. So have faith in what you believe you deserve. If you believe that you deserve an explanation about what happened, then that will come. But what I'm really connecting with is this is something he's dealing with. Okay, what you need to do is accept where you are and be open to abundance and blessings and to accept plenty and prosperity. So if he opens up and talks to you about it, then he will be ready to do that. But it doesn't mean there's anything wrong in the connection. He doesn't need to talk to you about that for your connection to blossom and grow, because it already is. Whatever's going on, this too shall pass. That's what you're being shown. The fight with his brother, whatever was going on, it will pass. It's just a brief moment. So it won't affect your connection. So the angels are reminding you to focus on your blessings, to remember that you deserve the best, to believe in what you deserve, and to accept plenty and prosperity. So be open to receiving miracles in your life. But I really feel that you just need to understand that it's just a brief moment. So, you know, that fight, because he's completely in love with you, you have to look closer at it. Carnation's great loyalty is loyalty regardless of what's going on in the physical world, or what his brother's saying, or what people are saying. So you have to look beyond the physical illusion. I hope that helps, okay? Karina says, hi Liz, any message from Mark, and how is he feeling? A big shift with the new moon. So what's happening with this new moon? What's the shift that's come into Mark's energy field? What do you need to know? So the message is, the mighty oak stands strong. So you're being reminded that no matter what's going on, your love will stand the test of time, like a mighty oak tree. And that's what he's showing you. He knows that this love won't fail. It will never go away. And also he's preparing to apologize for the time it's taking to come forward. The message for you is, are you ready to let him in? Are you ready? Because you're also being prepared, or your heart has been prepared through forgiveness. So I feel like he wants to apologize to you for the time it's taking for him to come forward, and also the time it's taken him to release himself from the past, because you have this strong bond, and he's actually missing your friendship. Okay, which means as he wants to talk to you. He misses being able to connect with you in that way. And I know you have a strong 5D bond, but he wants the friendship with you as well. He wants to be able to talk about his future and your future together and what's going on with the two of you. So are you ready to let him in? This is what you're being shown, because it's a big thing when he comes to you. It will be a big thing when he comes to you. It's going to change a lot in your life, and you have to also be ready for that. And you are also working through forgiving the situation and everything else. So the angels are saying, look beyond the surface and you'll find the everlasting love. You know, he sees the beauty in you. So your love is like a mighty oak tree. It stands the test of time. And when you look beyond the surface, you see the eternal part of this journey. The fact that you are one with all things, that you are source energy having a human experience, and that this journey is a beautiful thing. So forgiveness is power, because when you forgive everything, you shine and thrive, and you prepare for him to come to you. And I feel that may have also been creating a block. So I'm not saying you're the one that's been blocking the connection, because you've both been dealing with certain things, and it's all about divine timing. But there may have been certain things that you've had to heal to be ready to let him in. And that's what this new moon is doing. So you're being prepared to let him in. And he's being prepared to come in. So the geranium is building a strong bond. So it's all about the strength of the connection, and the way that this connection will grow through you being best friends united in love. Because it's not just about the love and the passion, it's about the friendship. If that isn't there, things become rocky. You know, and that's what happened with me and George, because we weren't spending enough time together. So it was the friendship that was faltering, and that's why things have gone the way they've gone for now. So the angel's saying, look beyond the surface and you'll find the everlasting love. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to move down to the donations now. So we're going to do Anjuan. Thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, any message from DM today, and how does he feel towards me? So what do you need to know? So I'm really being guided to bring this deck in today. So there's a lot going on here. So the first message we've got coming through is, this is a time where you've both been enlightened. So it's a time of enlightenment. And you have the support you need through this situation. So the pine helps out. So what this means is that you are receiving help and support during this time. You're receiving an understanding. So you may be receiving understanding through this particular reading you're having now. But he is also being enlightened through things he's going through. So he is receiving the support he needs. So if you're thinking, is he receiving what he needs? Do I need to help him with anything or open him up to anything? He's already receiving what he needs to understand. So the message for you is to be confident. to stand tall. There is growth and potential happening for a wonderful future together. And sunflowers stand tall, so you must stand tall, which means recognize who you are as the divine feminine. Embrace your own potential. Be strong in yourself, because there's potential for great things to happen. You're being cleansed right now, prepared. Just like I've said to Karine, it's like being prepared for what's coming. So cleanse and prepare your space. This is really as much about you as it is about him, because I know you're asking how he feels towards you, but he's been enlightened to his truth right now. He's making decisions that give me tooth pain. And you're being guided to remember who you are, to stand tall, to cleanse and prepare your space right now, to get ready for what's coming. Because good news is ahead. This is an opportunity for you to be you, to express your unique self, to express your creativity, to forgive, to let go of the pain and forgive them in yourself. So I feel he may come forward with an apology for the way he's been behaving. There is a reunion ahead because he's always thinking of you. So that's what he wants you to know. He's always thinking of you. He can't forget you. You're on his mind, and he is making decisions, which is what I'm connecting with this tooth pain. So there's going to be a miracle coming in. So you may see bees. And also, buttercups create light. Shine your light bright. So the message is, remember who you are, stand tall, shine your light bright, because he's making decisions to come back towards you or to open up to you in some way, because there is a reunion coming in. What else do you need to know? We've got the Hierophant. You're going to make a commitment to each other in your future, and you are an inspiration. So he's very inspired by you. And you're making a commitment right now to yourself to gain wisdom, knowledge, and spiritual power. And he's doing the same thing. So remember, you are an inspiration to others. So you must shine your light to attract everything in. But I do feel marriage and commitment in the future. But these are also things that may be being released right now. Fears around the more 3D circumstances, to be free for each other. I hope that helps, okay? Larisha, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, angel or DM guidance, please. So what do you need to know? What do you need to know? What's the guidance for you? We've got the Hermit. So remember, when there's quiet times, that's when they go within. That's when they process, gain answers, clarity, direction, and strength. And it's the same for you. Okay, so right now, the Hermit energy, the time that you may be having apart from each other is assisting you. Believe in your dreams. So during this time of quietness or silence or separation, believe in your dreams, because the dandelion is granting wishes for you. And Archangel Orion is around you, helping your dreams to manifest. So believe in your dreams. That's what you're being guided to know. Believe in your dreams. Have faith in your dreams. Have trust in the connection. We've also got union. So, believe in your dream about union, because this is manifesting. So believe in your dream, because union is possible for you. But you must go within to understand. Because sometimes we go into so much fear we can't see a way out. And there's always a way out. What else does he want to say to you? What does your DM want you to know? He's curious. He's wondering what you're doing. And he doesn't want to be alone. And he's afraid that you may also be moving on. So he said, I do wonder what you're doing. And I'm missing you. And I don't want to be alone. So he's feeling very alone today. And we're never alone, because we're surrounded by love and heaven and support. But he's saying, I don't want to be alone. I'm wondering what you're doing. So he could well reach out to you very soon, because he's wondering what you're doing. I hope that helps, okay? Alicia, thank you for the donation. Messages from Tyrone. Messages from Tyrone. Let go of the fear of letting go. You are an inspiration to him. So you are inspiring to him. And he's guided to you for that reason. And I feel what you're learning right now is to let go of the fear of letting go. And what that means is allow him to make the move. Allow him to come forward to you, to not be afraid that he's going to forget you or move on, because he isn't. Try and see everything you're going through in a higher way right now. Have compassion for his journey and understand that the way is being created. He's finding a way out of his fear. He's finding a way out of his darkness, his struggle, to be able to move forward. And there's going to be a karmic ending. There's going to be a reunion between you with compromise. So what this is showing is he is finding a way out. Now, if there is a karmic situation he's finding his way out of, he's doing that so that he can come back to you the right way, so you can compromise with each other. And I did a reading not long ago about compromise. You might want to find that video and watch it, okay? Try and see what he's going through in a higher way. Remember, you're also learning to let go of the fear of letting go. Okay, to trust the journey, and you are an inspiration. So focus on that right now. Focus on being the lighthouse and helping and giving, and allow him to move forward in his own time. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation. Any message from him? What does he want to say to you right now? Oh, no problem, Lisa. Sending your grandson lots of healing energy. Thank you for nipping in. I'm sending you so much love. And I'm still manifesting you a carrot, by the way. So this is for Ashwini from your twin. What does your person want to say? Wow, you've got to look beyond the physical world, because what he's saying to you is, please look beyond our physical situation. Please look beyond the physical circumstances. Use your third eye to look beyond what's going on, because the iris is opening your senses. So what this means is, close your eyes and feel him with you. Close your eyes and connect with him in a 5D way. Close your eyes and feel the power of the love, to look beyond the physical. And that's really what you're being guided to do. You know, to see beyond the physical. I'm really impressed that you've stopped saying a 3D message from him. And now you're saying any message from him, because you're connecting with him in a deeper way. And you may be doubting, thinking, did you ever love me? Do you love me? So I feel there is doubt there, because this doubt is from you. Okay, because you think that you've lost the best thing that's ever happened to you. And you're doubting the connection a lot of the time, thinking, did he ever love me? Did he ever care about me? Does he love me? You have to look beyond the surface. Because if you look at the surface, and that's what you focus on, the mind will get involved and say, of course he doesn't want to love me because he's married. But if you feel what you feel, you'll know, of course, he does love you, because it goes beyond that. And that's what you're being guided to know. So the iris right now is opening your senses. In other words, your third eye is being opened up. So you look beyond the physical world. And that's what he's asking you to do. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got Angel Love, thank you for the donation. Angel Love says, hi Liz, what's the energy around my person today? And how does he feel about me? So what's the energy around him today? Regret, I can't get us out of my head. Why the hell did I do that? So there's things he's regretting, things about the past, things that he's done. Why did I do that? I created hell. You know, what hell means is not a nice place to be in, is it? And that's how he feels. So he's saying, I don't know why I did that. I can't get us out of my head. I am finding a way towards you. I am finding a way out of this regret. I am finding a way out of my situation. I am finding a way out to move towards you. So the willow is creating the way. So in other words, the universe is creating the way for him to move towards you. But he is regretting certain things that have happened. And look at this card as well. I hope you can forgive me. So he's definitely wanting you to forgive him for what's happened. And that's the energy he's in. Let's do another card. What else do you need to know? We've got, letting go. So focus on letting go of the struggle. Focus on letting go of the timeline. Focus on being at peace with the journey right now, because he is letting go of all the things that are toxic and negative to be able to move forward. I hope that helps, okay? Shatania, thank you for the donation. Lots of confusion. Any messages for me? What do you need to know? Well, if there's confusion, you just need to clear your mind. And the way you do that is through turning your phone off, going in nature, breathing, getting back to yourself. And you can do that through meditation, or you could just do that through breath work or going for a walk. So, it's the moon, and we've had this new moon. It's brought up a lot in your mind. It's created some fear, and fear is illusion. It's created in the mind because it isn't real. The mind plays tricks on us. Have compassion at this time for yourself and for what's going on in your connection, to see things in a higher way. So because you've got the Seven of Swords in the moon, there is confusion there because you're not sure what's going on. That could be because your person is back and forth, or maybe you feel the energy is back and forth, hot and cold. You're not sure what's going on. But you must have compassion for what you're experiencing, and have compassion for what your person is experiencing, because they're wearing a mask right now that needs to come off. So it feels like between now and July, if you have compassion and empathy and work on moving into the present moment more by going outdoors and breathing and finding your center, that confusion is going to lift, okay? So I want to do you a message from the unicorns here. What do you need to know? What's the message from your higher self? We've got focus your light. So when there's confusion, you're not focusing your light. Your energy is all over the place. So focus your light, ask the angels for a clear message, and then listen for the message. So you'll receive the answers when you clear your mind. And also you've got divine potential. So you're being guided towards your destiny to be all you can be. So what the angels want you to do is focus on being all you can be. Focus on being in your best version, your best self. Be your best self. Be in your best energy. And that will fulfill your destiny. So focus on calming your energy, breathing yourself back into the now, and think, how can I serve today? What can I do today to make today a much better, brighter day for me and everyone I'm connecting with? What can I do to feel at peace and to feel strong and powerful? And then you move out of the confusion and worrying about what anyone else is doing, and you focus yourself back in the now, and that opens doors. And then you're going to understand where you are. So that's the message. Okay, I'm also going to pull you another card from it. Is when you see through the illusion, happiness comes in. So, when you look beyond the moon and you realize the moon is bringing in the reflection energy and you calm your mind, the sun comes through. You deserve all the happiness you're asking for, asking it will be given. So right now ask for help and support from heaven to get you through the clouds, and then the clouds will shift and the sun will come pouring through. I hope that helps, okay? Shay, thank you for the donation. About husband and future, he may be cheating. Okay, well, this means give back to yourself first of all. Give to yourself everything that you are wanting or needing from him. But if you feel he's cheating, then something needs to be addressed in the connection. We can't get away with that, but you have to ask yourself, okay, see it in a higher way. What's happened between us to make things go down this road? How have I been acting? So look at your own behaviour first and think, have I been pushing him away in any way? Have I been self-involved? Have I been dealing with myself? Because, a lot of times when they cheat, they feel like something is missing, or their ego needs a boost in some way. And I'm not saying it's right at all, don't get me wrong. What I'm saying is look at your own behaviour first. That's what we're always guided to do, instead of blaming the other person. Think, okay, how may I have contributed into the demise of our connection, or what's going on? How have I contributed? And then you can fill up that part of the connection, and then usually the other things release. He may not be cheating at all. It may be your own ego, you see. Yeah, you've got patience coming through here. So the angels are saying, be patient and calm to achieve the results you seek. Rather than going in accusing him of things, see it in a higher way. Be patient and calm. And be flexible and adaptable to changes that may need to happen to move you forward, to be at peace with your journey. So what I really feel you need to do is to look at why these things may be happening, or why you may think that they are happening. So what does he want to say to you right now? Is he cheating on you? What do you need to know? He's doubting himself. What am I going to do now? He doesn't know what's going on between you. It feels like there's a lack of communication. You need to communicate with each other. Feels like you're afraid of bringing something up. Yeah, and maybe it's because you're afraid of going into a separation, or you're thinking that you may be going into a separation. What am I going to do now? What happens? And he feels like he's asking that question too. He feels like there's been a breakdown of communication. He is actually loyal to you, and he wants to be loyal to you. So it may be a breakdown in communication that's making you think he's cheating on you. But he is actually loyal to you with the King of Wands there. He still has fire for you in his heart and soul. He doesn't really want the separation either. So I feel that you need to be patient and calm and address this, instead of having an argument or accusing him of things or blaming him for things. Because it may well be that, there's always two sides to a story, and there's always blame on both sides. You have to recognise this. It's about thinking about you first, right? What have I been doing? How have I been acting? Have I been busy with other things and not giving him attention, or has he been pushing me away? So look at the connection very clearly in a higher way, and then address it with patience and calm. But it may just be that you need to sit down and talk, because what he's thinking is, what am I going to do now if we go into separation? So I feel he doesn't want to be apart from you. It may be your own struggle and fear. He does want to focus on himself though, because... And he may be focusing on himself right now because of the split between you in this is like not a split as in you split up. It's like a divide between you, a split in some way that needs to be healed. So to heal your connection, you need to address this with patience and calm. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Leah, thank you for the donation. Hi, love. Can you tell me about Sergio and his karmic wife? I'm triggered today and close to blocking him. Well, remember, when you block your person, you block yourself. Okay? So instead of blocking him, put your phone down. Go in nature. Have a day to yourself without technology. And you'll calm down. If you're triggered, something is coming up for healing. You're triggered because something isn't happening the way you want it to. Or you may be annoyed about the karmic situation, or you may be feeling some jealousy or anger towards this wife. And you need to remember, what she has is not what you'll have. She has a distorted version of your person right now. You'll have the whole version, the complete version. So remember, everything that he's going through in that situation is learning his soul, growing him, helping him. Catalyst, that wife is a catalyst to your connection. So that's why when you see it in a higher way, you don't get triggered the same way. And remember, the trigger is within you because you aren't receiving something you feel you deserve or need right now. So you can give that to yourself. So I feel if you shut down your phone for the day or even for a few hours and give to yourself what you're missing right now, you're going to feel in a different energy, because if you block him, it's going to cause a load more problems. Because eventually, to be together, you'll have to unblock him. So instead of blocking him, work through why you want to block him. And recognize that it's not about blocking, it's about healing those fears. So I'm not saying you don't, it's not like you have to be around him. It's about you letting go of the struggle. When you let go of the struggle, there's no need to block him. You can still be in your own energy and do your own thing without giving him attention. So how is he feeling right now, first of all? How is he feeling right now? What does he want to say? They're giving me fear. Right now, he's spending money, okay? He wants to spend money his own way. And he's saying, look at this. This has just moved on top of the deck. I shouldn't have blocked you. I feel if you block him, you're going to regret blocking him. And I can only give you guidance. It's entirely your choice. You have free will. But put it this way. I've been there in the past where I've been blocked. I've blocked people. I've been blocked. It doesn't work, okay? The best thing to do is leave the device in another room and go in nature or give back to you, because what it really is, you're triggered because you're not receiving something you want. So you have to give yourself that thing. That love, that attention, that affection, and be very kind and gentle to yourself, because your inner child is hurting. So your tapping helps. We're okay. To your inner child, to your heart, it's going to be okay. So I feel the regret will be if you block him. I shouldn't have blocked you. Maybe he's blocked you in the past and he regrets that. But whatever's happened, he doesn't want you to block him. And really deep down, you know that you shouldn't block him, because when you block your twin, you're blocking yourself. And when you block him, and I've done videos on this, you can go and watch them, okay? But right now, he's dealing with money issues, okay? He's saying, I can spend my money my way. So that's what he's dealing with today. Well, that's what's on his mind. So he's actually dealing with a financial thing. There's some financial issue going on between him and his wife, or there's some financial block that you may not even know anything about. So it could well be there's a financial struggle around their situation, their marriage. And that can be stopping him from moving forward to you. And he wants to spend his money his own way. That will bring him relief, okay? So let me see what's happening in the karmic situation. Or more about the struggle he's going through. I don't really want to connect with the karmic situation itself, because it's a lesson anyway. I want to see what he's struggling with in this karmic situation. So what's he struggling with in this karmic situation? Okay, yeah, he's really wanting to leave this karmic situation, okay, but there's money things in the way. He's saying, do I stay or go? I just don't know, and that's why, and that may be really triggering to you, because you're thinking, why is he still there? Why? Okay, and he's not attracted to that person. He wants you to know that. He's not attracted to that person anymore. He wants you to know that, and then you don't get triggered. He's saying, I like doing my own thing. I like spending my money my way. I want to do my own thing. So he wants out of that connection. So if you block him, he's just going to cause more problems. So instead, just enjoy your day with you. You may think, how can I enjoy my day, Liz? But you can't. We always have a choice. Focus on blessings. Focus on gratitude. Leave your phone in another room. Turn it off. Don't be around a device that you can block him on. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Samantha, thank you for being a member for 4 months, just using this up. It means so much, and thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from Lewis today? So what's the message coming through for you today? Again, be patient and calm. So really, it's more a message for you right now to be patient and calm, to achieve the results you seek, because what he's doing is taking back his power to move things forward. Be flexible and adaptable to change, and be at peace with your journey. That's what the angels want you to know. So there's no need to rush anything. Take your time. Things are going to move forward between now and July. Don't judge him for anything either. Let go of judgment, or, you know, the way you're viewing his situation or what he's going through. View it with patience and calm, compassion and empathy and understanding. So I definitely do feel that he's going to be moving forward, or things are going to shift. There's going to be a higher vibration between now and July. So the message for you is believe in what you are creating. Get excited about your future. So work on feeling excited. Work on your faith, building that faith. You may even be seeing 111 as a sign of that. Work on raising your vibration to create what you desire. And that's your message. I hope that helps, okay? And we're just seeing Caro in the house. Amazing. Great to have you here, honey. We've got Victor in as well. Welcome, welcome. Victor, email me back about the heat, because on my app it says extreme heat where you are, and it says danger to life and all of that, and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, am I going to be able to handle these temperatures? So it would be really nice for your opinion on that, okay? So let me know. Message Sandra, I'm like, if it's like 44 degrees, I'm not going to be able to go. So let me know if it's just the media or if it is actually happening. I would really be, you know, curious and interested to know your viewpoint on what you're currently experiencing there, if you can let me know, okay? Because I worry about all kinds of silly things like this, you know, not going to a hot country is something that, you know, I need information about. Kat, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, is there any message from S to me? What's his energy these days? So what's he going through right now? What's he going through right now? And your carrot, Victor, is also on the way. How amazing is that? He didn't want to wait. He wanted to come. That's why I sent him. I say him. It may be him or her. So this is the message for Kat. I wonder what you were doing. So S is wondering what you're doing. He is curious about you. He is thinking about you. You are on his mind. And what he's saying is, roses are red, the passion is intense. He is thinking about you in a very passionate way. And right now, great things are being created. So the angels are saying he is working on becoming his better version. He may be working on career. He may be working on making more money, because he wants to come back to you in a better energy. He wants to come back to you feeling good about himself. He wants to come back to you, you know, when he can offer something real to you. And he's saying, yes, roses are red. The passion is intense. And I feel this is definitely also a sign about what's coming between now and Valentine's Day. And I know this is a Valentine's deck and we're nowhere near Valentine's Day, but it feels like there's going to be a big shift between now and February anyway. And he's wondering what you're doing, and he's thinking, right, I need to step up. I need to step up and get ready. I need to work on my career. I need to make money. I need to be in a good energy. And he is thinking and feeling all of this intense energy right now. I wonder what you're doing. But I feel the message is, so he is thinking about you, but the message is he's working on himself a lot to be able to come back to you in a better energy. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, wow, well, that's an extra sign for you to see that red rose. That's a huge sign of the apology. Now he's saying he wants to step up his game and he wants to come back in a good energy, someone you can be proud of. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, thank you, Victor. You're going to email me. Amazing. And we're going to do Victor's message. Thank you for the donation. Any messages for my beautiful DM? Meow. Meow to you. Melissa said your carrot should be called Meow. Yeah, your carrot wanted to come. He didn't want to be babysat. He wanted to get in that envelope and come. So he is. He should be with you within 6 working days, the post people say. So what do we need to know for you? What does your person want to say? Wow, there's going to be a reunion. The reunion is going to have compromise, and there is karmic endings taking place. So right now there's balance flowing into your connection. So what the angels want you to know is anything karmic that needs to end. And it can be anything. It can be anything that isn't serving the soul anymore. I'm not talking about people or this can be anything he's going through that is holding him back from being with you or being balanced enough to be with you. That's what's ending and healing, so that the reunion can come in with compromise. So again, we've got the energy about reunion. So it's like the angel saying, just in case you forgot, your reunion is coming. We keep having these messages about reunion. So we've also got the energy of false conclusions. So this is about letting go of any false conclusions. And I feel what that message is when I'm channeling it is to let go of expectations and just allow the universe to create it the way it needs to be. And it feels like what he's been doing is coming up with some false conclusions, worry, fear. Okay, fear around if you've moved on or what you're up to. And you have a very caring community right now who support you. You participate and you belong, and that enriches your life. And I feel that he is aware of that. It's not like he knows that you're not just sitting around waiting. He feels your participation elsewhere, and he comes up with false conclusions. This means he can get very jealous about who you're with and what you're doing. Now, what I'm connecting with here is the caring community. You are a moderator here, and not only here, other places. In other words, you are a carer and you give light and love out to your community. So you have a caring community, and he's aware of that. It's like he knows that, wow, you have options. And I'm not saying you want other people, but he is aware that you are beautiful and you are a light and you are magical and you have options. You have things to do and you're not waiting around, and that scares him. Okay, and that brings up some jealousy, brings up some ego. And the violet flame has been transmuted within your connection. So Saint Germain and Archangel Jeremiah are around you to transmute all that is not love. And all that is not love is things like false conclusions, jealousy, to bring balance in karmic things. So he feels like the karmic thing I'm connecting with is his own fear of what he makes up in his mind. And you're both invoking the cosmic diamond flame. So there's power flowing in. Now, what does he want to say to you as well? So I'm going to bring in a message through the separation deck. There it is. Did you love me? So what I feel he comes, this is the false conclusion. I feel like he's definitely healing ego. And I would love to bring through a message where he's saying, oh, I love you so much, and with the cards, and he already is sending that to you, and you already know that, but he's saying, I do get jealous. I do worry if you love me. I do worry if you did love me. I do worry about you being around other people and what you're up to. And the violet flame is coming in to transmute all of this energy. Anything there is not love, so he can come back in a balanced way. So it's like he's saying to you, I do deal with my ego, and that has held me back, and I am sorry, and I want to make up for it. But he wants to show you because he does love and care for you, and he worries sometimes that you don't love or care for him because his ego brings in false conclusions. And it's painful when we hear that because we think, well, of course I love him. And of course I'm sending all this love and energy to him. But he is also, remember, transmuting all the fear-based energies that need to go. So let's bring in another message from him. Let's bring in a dark truth coming to light here. What else does he want to say to you? What else does he want to say? He's opening his third eye. Now, this card came out not long ago in the life for Ashwini, saying look beyond the physical. And that's what he's doing. He's saying things are making so much sense now because I'm seeing everything in a new way. And that's because you've opened his eyes to the truth of who he is and the potential inside of him to be so much more. And for that, he's very grateful. He's saying we are both sharing visions and dreams of our future. And we're both seeing signs, synchronicities and symbols about each other and our love. So that's giving you the energy of, you are having the same vision because you're dreaming about it. And you're seeing all the signs and synchronicities because it's a mirrored energy. So you're being shown what's coming, the reunion and the compromise, but for that to happen, the karmic shift or ending is him healing his insecurities that bring up fear, jealousy, false conclusions, and a worry about if you love him. I hope that helps, okay? And he's aware that you have a busy life, that you're doing things, you're not just sitting around, waiting around. I hope that helps. And this is really powerful because it shows that the caring community is also moving into 2025. So this means you have people around you, and you will have people around you who get you. I hope that helps. Wow, look at this. I shouldn't have shut you out. That just moved on top of the deck. So he's well aware that he shouldn't have shut you out. I hope that helps, okay? Mex, thank you for the donation, honey. Thanks, Liz, for all you do. Thank you for being here. And a big thank you to everyone who's here right now. I'm sending everyone so much love. Is Kay already involved with someone else? So I definitely feel this is about letting go of your own fears, okay? Because if he is involved with somebody else, and I'm not saying he is, but if he is, I'm going to check now, but if he is, that person will be teaching him valuable lessons, and you. So remember that, everything happens for a reason. He may well be thinking, are you involved with someone else? He wants to come back to you, okay? You're the one he's thinking about. There is a completion cycle happening. There is delays as well to get to where you need to be for your vision. So it feels like I've got a timeline here, between June and March, this is when he's going to be coming back to you. Okay, this is when he's returning to you with something real, an offer of love. And you have to let go of any fears around who he's with or what he's doing. They're not telling me exactly if he is with anybody else, because they're showing me what matters is that he's coming back to you. So if he is with anyone else right now, he's learning lessons through them. But they're not showing me that. And I have to tell you what they're showing me, which means it's very likely there isn't anybody there. But if there is, it's nobody for you to concern yourself with. He's saying, he's saying lessons. We've come here to learn and grow on a soul level. So we are teaching each other so many powerful things. Even when the lessons or challenges do not make sense to our physical selves, our soul knows exactly what's going on. So in other words, what he's saying to you is, understand and know that I'm learning my lessons. So a lesson could be somebody he's involved with. But what he wants you to know is that those lessons, even if they may not make sense to you, are growing the soul. And also will be triggering things in you that you need to heal. For example, if you're feeling a bit jealous or triggered by that. So the unknown element is there for a reason, for you to have faith and know that if he is with anyone, or if he is around anyone, there'll be a reason for it. Yeah, he's saying you're my one. This is what he wants you to know. If I seem distracted with others or by my physical 3D life, remember this truth. You are my one. You are my forever, and nobody could ever take your place in my heart or my life. I'm finding my way back to you where I belong. And that's what's coming in between June and March. And sacral chakra activation. So he's experiencing heat in his physical and astral body that's connecting him to you through the kundalini that's rising within you. So in other words, you're going to feel the heat in the body. Things are heating up between you. He's saying to you, I'm experiencing lust and intimate energy like I've never felt before for you, and it's driving me crazy with desire for you. I intend to act on this soon before I explode. So I feel all the desire and fire is actually for you. So he could well be around someone, but I feel it's more maybe a friendship or something he's learning at this time. It's nothing for you to concern yourself with, because between now and March, he's making his way back to you because he has that vision of being with you. And you're his one, and that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for the donation, honey. Anne says, how is Frank in the silence? I got a message to look after rainbows. I see them every day now. What does that mean? Rainbows are about protection. So what you're being reminded is that the protection, okay, your journey is protection. So in other words, your journey is protected during the silence. You're being protected from the karmic situation or the drama or anything else. So the rainbow is coming through as God's way of saying, I am protecting you. He's regretting things. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? He's looking at his life. The reason that you're in silence now is so that he's able to look very closely at his life. And he's thinking, what was I thinking? And what that means is he's looking at his life, his wife, his situation. What was I thinking? What was I doing? My tablet's just gone off. Bear with me a second. Let me just refresh my tablet. Bear with me a second here. Otherwise, I feel it might go off. Let me just... Bear with me a second, and I'm sorry. Let me just do this, because if I don't do this and then my chat goes off and I lose donations, it's going to be frustrating. So let me just load it back up. Technology, eh? Technology. I'm just... let me turn the sound down. There we are. Okay. Right. That's better. Okay, hopefully that won't happen. Now, when I refresh it, when it is, I know because it starts getting hot, you see. So again, hot, heat. So he's saying to you, what was I thinking? Looking at his life, what was I thinking? Knowing he needs to make changes. He's got troubles. He's in trouble and he's got troubles. He's in trouble because he's afraid of losing you. And he's got troubles that he's dealing with. What was I thinking? There's troubles here. Now, the message is he's going to take back his power and move things ahead. And you're being guided to know that. I know it may not seem like that right now, but he will. He wants to take back his power. He wants to move things ahead. He will be reaching out to you. And it's going to happen as we move towards July. So July, this is the Chariot energy, July energy. He is going to move towards you the right way. Now, you've also got Blossom brings good news. So there is going to be good news coming in for you. Now is the time for you to express your unique creativity, which means be yourself, be you. That's the power. Okay, there's nobody like you and he is well aware of that. He's not going to lose you because he's well aware of that. Wow, we've got angel bumps. Look at this. You've got the cosmic rainbow. And you're telling me you're seeing rainbows all the time. So there's your rainbow. It says, look for the pot of gold and accept joy. So what that means is there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. At the end of the delay, there will be the way. The delay creates the way. So the pot of gold is about you guys being together. And he is on a journey right now towards the pot of gold. He knows that you're the pot of gold. He knows that you're the valuable person in his life. He knows that you're the treasure. And he does treasure you. So you have to look for the pot of gold. What that means is look for the blessings in the situation right now. But really to look at the pot of gold that you are. So you have to value yourself. Remember you are worthy. And to accept joy in this moment. Because you can be happy now. Even if you're not with him, even if he's not communicating with you. Find joy in the moment. Look for the good in things. Be grateful for everything. And God will bless you. There is good news coming in because you're expressing your unique self. So be yourself. He wants to change. He's going through troubles. So don't think his life is easy without you or while he's in the silence. It isn't. There's troubles there. He knows he needs to take back his power and move forward. And move things ahead and make changes. He's thinking, what was I thinking? So just know right now you're in a much better headspace than he is. I hope that helps, okay? Cece, thank you for the donation, honey. Morning, how does my love feel today? Have a great day. You have a great day too, honey. Give me a little bit of fear. Let go of fear. So there could be some fear being released. Believe in your dreams. So I feel you're definitely dreaming about each other or he is definitely dreaming about you. And the dandelion is granting wishes. So, you know, the angels have heard your prayers. You've set your intentions. The universe knows what you desire. Now you have to have faith in the timings, okay? So the dandelion is creating wishes. Now, what does he want to say to you? What does he want to say? He's saying, I'm in recovery. I'm in recovery from my past. I'm in recovery from my past behavior. I'm healing my addictions and my codependency. This is a new beginning for me. It's time for me to be free of the past, to take back my power. I am healing. So he's doing what he needs to do to be able to move forward, to bring in a recovery within himself, but a recovery for the both of you. Believe in your dreams. I feel your dreams could be getting more vivid, more intense, more lucid, because it's also a sign of how you are connecting and what's to come. He's saying to you, I do wonder if you miss me, and I do think about you, and I do regret saying those things. I shouldn't have gone into that situation. These cards are moving. I hope I haven't blown it with you. I've made a huge mistake. So this is what he wants you to know. He's saying to you, this is what he's thinking about in the silence. I wonder if you miss me. Why did I say those things to you? Why? I shouldn't have gone into that situation. He's recognizing that right now. I hope I haven't blown it with you. I know I've made a huge mistake. And remember, there's no mistakes because there's only lessons that lead to blessings. So he is finding his way. This card's moving as well. Let me just grab these other cards that are moving here. It was wrong to disappear. I should have told you the truth about my feelings. I need to check your social media because I wonder what you're doing. These cards moved. All the other cards are the right way round and they aren't moving. So what he's saying is, I am wondering if you miss me. I'm wondering what you're doing. I need to check your social media. Now, he doesn't need to do that, but I feel he is. So he will be checking you out. So make sure your social media is how you want it to be. In other words, make sure you've got the right picture you want on there, or make sure it's, uplifting and it's not negative. Because if he has access to it, and he's going to try and have access to it, he's going to be finding out what you're doing. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? But just let things unfold naturally. Antoinette, thank you for the donation. Is it worth for me to wait for Em? Well, first of all, it's never about waiting. It's about enjoying where you are. It's about being in the acceptance energy. Understand, if you feel you're waiting, you're obviously learning patience at this time, but patience isn't about waiting either. Looking at your clock, when. It's about being in the energy of peace and gratitude and enjoying where you are. What you're really saying is this connection worth my time? Does he want me to? Any guidance from my spirit guides and ancestors? So what do you need to know? Well, there's conflict right now that's bringing in these feelings. You're conflicted, thinking, do I move on? Do I stay? What do I do? And what the angels are reminding you of is, if you're truly meant to be with this person, you can't move on anyway. Just like they can't move on from you, but you can move on from the drama, the struggle, and the chaos, which is the conflict that's coming up. You are lovers and you are truly designed for each other. So I do feel there's a coming together. You're meant to be together, and you feel that deep down inside of you. Otherwise, you wouldn't even be thinking about waiting around for this person. But there is some illusion, some reflection to build what you want. So it feels like part of you is afraid that things aren't going to happen or move forward, and the other part of you fully knows it is. So it's about balancing those energies, dealing with the ego, breathing, being in the present moment, not trying to force anything forward, because it feels like you definitely do have a solid foundation, or the foundations for a solid foundation with this person. It's just the moon can create the illusion. So remember, in this journey, there are things that come up for healing. So the moon is creating the way through healing the ego. And I feel this is reminding you that you have the ability to connect with this person right now through the 5D realm, through telepathy. So you can ask this person through the 5D, what are your intentions? What do you want? Where is this heading? What's happening? Because I do feel that it's heading somewhere special, but you have to be patient and move out of the inner conflict, because if there's inner conflict, it can create outer conflict. If you're going through an inner battle, it will bring a battle in the physical way. So you may have an argument, or you may go quiet, or you may not be communicating. So the angels are saying, work on what you can control, which is how you were dealing with this situation, and what you can work on within this energy. Let him do what he's doing, you work on you. So balance your energy through grounding and breath work. And when you breathe, you're bringing yourself back into the present moment. So you're not worrying about the future. You're not stressing over the past, you're in the now. And when you ground yourself, you feel more balanced. You have more clarity, more understanding, more empathy, more compassion. You know exactly what to do. So what's the energy of this connection? And then we're going to do what he wants to say to you. What's the energy around the connection? We've got stepping into power to bring in changes. So I do feel that he's going to step into his power. I feel he is feeling a little bit insecure about things. And he wants to change and bring changes into the connection. And there are changes coming in, but you have to be patient with them. He doesn't want you with anyone else. He knows he's messed things up, and he is a little bit afraid that you probably won't ever speak to him again. So have compassion for what's going on, especially if you've had an argument or there's been some conflict. He does not want you with anyone else. Okay, he doesn't. He knows he's messed things up. He regrets that, but he wants to make it right. So don't doubt how he feels about you. He's actually worried that whatever's gone on, you're not going to speak to him again. So, and you may be thinking the same thing. You could be going through many, many thoughts and feelings and emotions about this. But the ancestors and guides, what do they want to say to you? Communication is ahead. There's a new beginning. So snowdrops are symbolizing a new beginning. And what I mean by this as well is your ancestors and guides may show you a sign through a snowdrop. So there may be some snow dropping. Now this means maybe you're watching a film and it starts snowing. Okay, or there's drops of snow. Or it's really powerful actually, because I've just started watching Good Witch on Netflix, and there's a big snowstorm going on right now in what I'm watching. So obviously we're not going to get snow here in my physical world, but there's snow in that. So you're going to be shown drops of snow, or even the flower snowdrops, to symbolize a new beginning that's coming in. You are their Valentine, even when they hide their feelings. So what this means is, even if this person's hiding their feelings, they want you. And there's a solid foundation coming in, and that's what I'm feeling. I hope that helps, okay? Musical Life, thank you for the donation. Does he want me or someone else? He's hot and cold. Well, see how the ego automatically says he must want someone else if he's hot and cold? That's just not true. That's the ego. That's a big sign that you're learning to release fear about other people robbing you of what's yours. And nobody can ever take away from you what's yours. And your twin flame is part of you. So they may borrow him for a while, but they can't take him from you. So I feel what you really need to address is, why am I afraid of him being with someone else? And that's because you're not valuing yourself enough. You're not believing in yourself enough. You're not trusting in the connection enough. And that's your issue to heal. It doesn't mean, it means he's with someone else. It means you need to value you more. And then when you are really valuing yourself, you think, well, it doesn't matter who else is around because they're not me. So you're believing in yourself. If he's hot and cold, it's more likely to do with his own fears and insecurities and his own struggles than because there's someone else. Okay, so you're really being guided to address your own triggers here. So what he's saying to you is, I'm worried about what people will think, which is something I'm learning to overcome in this lifetime. Our differences are part of the attraction. So there could be differences between you that's making him blow hot and cold because he's afraid of what people will think. And he's saying, I understand and know that we are twin flames. Now, he may not recognize the label, but he recognizes the way he feels. He knows that this bond he shares with you is unlike anything else. So when I'm connecting with the energy, I don't feel he wants someone else at all. He's just dealing with triggers around what people will think, or judgment energy, or his own fears. And the fact that he understands and knows that you are twin flames in his own way is a sign he knows that you belong together. So you must trust in the love. I hope that helps, okay? Palami, thank you for the donation. May I know his current 3D feelings? What does he want to say today? Thank you, Sunshine. So what's his current 3D feelings? He's in regret energy. I needed space, and now I feel I've waited too long. I want you back. So he wants to come back to you, and he wants you back, but he's afraid that he's waited a bit too long. So now he's just working out how to come forward. He's saying, I needed space. I needed that, and that means he needed to process something, and now he's worried he's waited a bit too long. And that will be fear of rejection. Okay, fear of, what if you don't want me anymore? So he's triggered by that. He's saying, I'm annoyed at myself. I'm triggered at myself. I'm frustrated. And I'm projecting that onto you to push you away. So what I feel has happened in the past is, when he's been annoyed at himself and frustrated, he's projected that out to push you away, to have space. Okay, to deal with what he needs to change, to face himself, because you're his mirror. And now he's thinking, okay, I've gone through that. Now I want you back. I want to come back to you. I'm afraid I've waited a bit too long. So he is going to reach out and come forward, but you have to be in the energy of allowing that in. Instead of worrying about it or being stressed, or, and you can meet him in the 5D and send him love and say, come to me. Come to me. I'm here. I'm waiting. I'm ready. It's okay. It's safe for you to come to me. It's safe for you to approach me. It's safe. So you can tell him all that on the 5D. Okay, if you want to reach out to him on the 3D, you can do, but don't get triggered if you do. Okay, because you may reach out and then he may not respond the way you want him to in that moment. But he definitely is wanting to come back to you, and that means that he will reach out to you. He's just triggered by the things that he's been experiencing, and what triggers us heals us. So he's not triggered by you, he's triggered by himself. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, I'm at the top of the chat, amazing. Wow. Going to do a message for Paris. Says, does he love me and wished he could be with me? Will he come forward? So this is for Paris. There's a light at the end of the tunnel here. Things are going to improve. This is already under divine intervention. There is hope for the future. So yes, he does wish he could be with you. He is going to come forward to you. The angels are already creating the way. Okay, there is some delayed communication right now because he's stepping into his power. So the energy is, yes, there's delays in the communication right now, but he is doing what he needs to do to move forward. And it is moving forward, and it could happen any time because you've got the energy of June. I haven't got any other timelines coming in. So just be open and ready, because anything can happen right now. But yes, there is hope for your future. I hope that helps, okay? Sue, thank you for the donation. I haven't heard from him in 2 weeks, even though he was wrong. Will I hear from him again, or should I give up? Well, give up on the worry. You can't give up on the person you're meant to be with, but you can give up on the worry, the struggle, the needing to control things, the needing to know. Okay, I feel that you already know deep inside you're going to hear from him. You just have to let go of the fear. So will you hear from him? Will you hear? So he will come forward with an apology. You have to trust your intuition. The reason this is happening right now, it's a lesson to trust your own intuition, to trust what you feel. You are the high priestess. You are very psychic and intuitive. So deep down inside, you know that he's going to come forward at some point and apologise to you. It's only the ego that's saying, oh, he won't, or bringing up fears. You know inside this isn't over between you. You know they're inside. So you know you can't give up, but you can give up on the struggle. Okay, so what does he want to say? Yeah, he's in regret. I feel like a complete fool. So he feels like a complete fool for what he's done. And you're saying he was in the wrong, but you must forgive that right now. Because if he comes back to you and you dredge up all of that past energy, it's going to put him into pain. Because he feels like a fool. He knows he's done the wrong thing. He does regret things. He's saying, I've let you down so badly. And I feel like a fool. You probably won't ever speak to me again. This is how he's feeling. You probably won't ever speak to me ever again, and I'm wondering what you're doing. So he may even be watching you on social media. So he is going to move forward. He's just afraid that he's messed up. Okay, and he's saying, you probably won't ever speak to me again because I've let you down so badly. I feel like such a fool, and I'm wondering how you're doing. So I do feel he is going to reach out and come forward when he stops feeling like such a fool. Because right now he feels like a clown. And he's thinking, I can't come back to you like a clown. I've got to heal some part of me. And he's also afraid that you're never going to speak to him again. And that's holding him back from reaching out. So the high priestess is reminding you to trust your own intuition. Okay, to go within because you know the truth. So connect with him right now in the 5D. I hope that helps, okay? Do you know, I have to say, it does make me laugh when people come on and say stupid things like, stop talking. It's like, stop watching. Stop watching. Quite simple. If you want me to stop talking, stop watching. Just makes me laugh. Honestly, these people think they can trigger me. It just makes me smile. Stu, thank you for the donation. Anything for me and the current situation? What do you need to know? Anything for you in the current situation? What do you need to know? What do you need to know? 2 of Cups, you're meant for each other. You are meant for each other. This person you are connecting with right now, you are meant to be with this person. Okay, it doesn't mean it's going to be as easy as that because things can be in the way or there can be some challenges or struggles, but you are meant for each other and that's what you need to know. They want you physically. And also this about removing inhibitions. Okay, this person wants you physically because you're meant for each other. It feels like this person may be holding certain aspects of themselves back from you. They could be wearing a mask or not being open to admitting things or coming forward. It feels like there's some nervousness around being open and vulnerable. And, look at the message itself. It's about them wanting you intimately. There's desire there. This person desires you. Okay, and they want to be able to remove all of their inhibitions and all of their clothes, and they want to be with you in that way. So you are desired. You're being shown by heaven that you are desirable, that you are desired. And if there is a specific person you're connecting with, this person desires you physically, wants you physically, because that person feels that you were meant to be together, forever. That person wants you. And, if there isn't anyone around you, what you need to know is, because I do feel there is, but if there isn't, what you're being guided to know is that you are desirable. And you're attracting the right person in that you were meant to be with, that you can completely let down your guard with and share all of your vulnerable self and give yourself to. So someone is coming. And this is the energy that's shifting either within 2 months or between now and February. I hope that helps, okay? But I feel within 2 months, that's what they're giving me. I hope that helps, okay? Max says, Liz, I learned so much just listening to you talk. And folks who write those things obviously need to listen to. Thank you, honey. Great to have you here as well. So nice to see you. And so nice to see everyone here. We've got Pink in the house. We've got Sam here. We've got Scorms. I'm going to do a message for Scorms. Says, will I keep in a combative relationship with my colleague? So there could be some competitivity there, or something is like a conflict going on. What do you need to know? So this is a message for Scorms. I'm just going to do an intuitive message, what you need to know about this situation. So the message coming through is there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Remember, it's always about how you perceive what's going on. It's your choice if you get involved in drama or not, or chaos. You can pray about what you want. So you can ask for assistance to bring in harmony and resolution. And also to remember, you're learning patience through this situation. You're learning patience through this person. You're learning to be at ease, to know that better times are ahead. And I feel that the reason there could be some competitiveness, or, you're saying a combat energy. So it feels like there's a conflict or something's going on between you and this person. You are a light. And this person is drawn to that light because there may be darkness in that person. I mean, there's darkness in all of us, and we have to focus on the light. But it feels like you bring out the darkness and heal that darkness with your light. So that can also bring up conflict energy. Remember, there's always conflict between light and dark. So the message is build your light body and accelerate your ascension. This is Muhammad energy. So what this means is you're the light. So I feel what you need to know, regardless of what's going on, that you are a light in this world. And when you shine this light, that triggers darkness in other people so that it can come up for healing. So the light is at the end of the tunnel because I feel you're creating a big healing within this person. And this person may well be triggering things in you that are reminding you from your higher self to be patient and calm and gentle and compassionate and understanding. And also when you struggle with anything, to pray for help, and then the answers come. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps. Sit with the message, okay? Jennifer, thank you for the donation, honey. Will P make a move towards me, or his feelings towards me? So will P make a move, and what you need to know? So it jumped on the camera. The message is, yeah, this message, I've just said this, the light will come at the end of the tunnel. So you'll soon see the light at the end of the tunnel. So he is going to make a move towards you, and you're the light. So keep shining your light, and he will move towards you. He is dealing with his ego, okay? So he's going to come towards you when he's out of his ego. He doesn't want to bring in any drama or, bring in any more mess. So he's saying, I need to overcome my ego to see things in a higher way. Fear is illusion. And that's what you're being reminded. Now, June has opened many doors. So the doors are already open for this to move forward. But he is overcoming his ego right now to come forward in a higher way. And so you're being guided to cleanse and prepare your space. You're being purified. So the primrose is purifying things so that he can move forward in a more clearer, more cleansed energy. So there's not as much toxicity within him. But you're being guided to cleanse and prepare. So you're being prepared for his arrival. And this is a great time of enlightenment and support. So you're learning so much right now during this separation or while you're not physically together. So what does he want to say to you? What does he want to say to you right now? He's curious about you. He said, I'm thinking about you. But he is also relieved during this separation or this time for himself because he needs to face his fears at his own pace and get back to himself. So, he is very curious about you and he is thinking about you, but he also needs to get back to himself. And he's working on facing his fears. He's working on releasing this toxicity. So he's able to move towards you the right way. So what else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? We've got trust the journey, for there are many blessings along the way. Trust the journey, okay? So there's many blessings that you are learning right now, and that's what we're guided to know. It's never about the destination. It's always about the journey to the destination. It's about what you learn along the way. It's about the things you go through, the things you experience. And you are connecting right now through dreams and astral visits. So he is coming to you in dreams to rise above drama. That's what you're being guided to know. So he is thinking about you. But he is also relieved he's got time to focus on his fears and work through those fears and focus on himself. He is doing that too. That's what you're being guided to know. But there will be a light at the end of the tunnel when he overcomes his ego. So yes, he's going to move forward towards you, but I can't give you a when because he's still working through his fears. So it will be spontaneous. It will be when you least expect it. So the best thing you can do is work on you. I hope that helps, okay? Just want to say a big thank you to my moderators for working so hard for me. It means so much. I've got Andrew and I've got Victor in the house. Thank you, guys. So I'm going to pull a card for Brianna. Says, hi, how are you? Can you see if I will find a malpractice lawyer? Well, first of all, call on Archangel Jeremiah. Call on Archangel Jeremiah because he is like the lawyer of the angelic realm. So he will give you the assistance you need and he will bring in the physical assistance you need. And also you can call on Archangel Shamuel, who is the angel who helps you to find what you are seeking. So if you're wanting a lawyer, then you can call on Archangel Jeremiah and Archangel Shamuel to bring the right one in. And he will just, the person will appear. Whether it's whoever it is, man or woman, will appear. Now, things are going to turn around, even though they may not feel that way. There's definitely a shift in what's going on, or there's going to be a turnaround from July to March. So it feels like from July to March, this is when whatever you are wanting to be resolved and rectified and sorted out is being sorted out. So it's already on the way. It's already on the horizon. If it feels blocked, call on the angels. Things are going to turn around from July. So it's very likely this person is going to come into your awareness, or you're going to manifest this person in around July. And then whatever it is that needs sorting out legally is going to be sorted out between July and March. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to connect with Kritka. Says, tomorrow I got a request from Rajbir on social media. Today I accepted it. So you're saying tomorrow I got a request. So what you're saying is, okay, sent you a request, you accepted it, but he still blocked me on Snapchat. How does R really feel? What should I do? Well, if someone's blocking you, they're not feeling, they're either feeling they need a relief from pressure, or he's not feeling safe enough to approach you in some way, or he needs a relief in some way. There needs to be a relief. So the reason why he may have requested you on social media and then blocked you on Snapchat is because he's not feeling confident in himself, or he's feeling overwhelmed or pressured. So what's the message from him to you? What does he want to say? Yeah, he feels everything you feel. He's just afraid of showing it to you, and he isn't as strong as you. Okay, so he isn't as strong as you. That's why he's struggling. That's what's going on. He's hoping that you don't hate him, and he's working out what he wants. Okay, so he's saying, I hope you don't hate me for the things I've done, but I need to do what I want right now. It's also his way of showing himself he can do what he wants. It's like a immature energy. I can do what I want. By blocking you, unblocking. It's a very immature thing to do. It means not facing up to things, but he is facing up to things too because he's hoping you don't hate him. So he's in a push-pull energy. That's what's going on with him. So the best thing you can do is just let things breathe. Give him space. Allow the dust to settle. Don't worry about it. Work on yourself. Work on honouring your own integrity. Honour your own truth. Do what feels right for you, because I don't feel he's ready yet to speak his truth. He needs to honour you. He needs to step into his own integrity by honouring himself. And that's why he's behaving the way he is. So he's back and forth because he doesn't know himself what he's doing, but he has been checking you up on social media. He does see what you're up to. And I feel that can also bring in pain on Snapchat because he doesn't want to be tempted to watch your stories, or, it's a very instant communication. And it can also cause a lot of problems. I was heavily involved in Snapchat with one of my catalysts, and it caught, that you get a snap streak and all these things, and it can be very addictive, and it can be very painful when you break that cycle. So just know that it's happening for your highest good. That's what you need to know. Let him move into a different energy. I hope that helps, okay? Varsha, thank you for the donation. GD's current feelings for me and his next action. So what's his next action and his current feelings? What do you need to know? What do you need to know? Hold your vision with unwavering faith. So he does have a vision, of coming to you and being with you, and he wants to act on that vision. So the angels are saying to you, you must have unwavering faith now in this manifesting, in what you want to happen. Hold your vision too. Be like the archer. There's a new beginning coming. There is communication coming. You are twin flames, eternal and real. So the angels are showing this to you. This is what the angels want you to know. Okay, there is a healing taking place because you are twin flames. And when you twin flames, you trigger each other. You bring up lessons and growth within each other. But there is a new beginning coming. So his next action is to communicate. That's his intention. That's what he wants. And if that's your vision, if that's your, what you want to happen, then you must have faith that that's going to come in. Okay, because I feel this could come in within 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months. Okay, I've got 3 energy coming in. You may even see 333 to remind you to have faith, to have unwavering faith. But there is going to be a new beginning coming in that's going to start with communication. Wow, they give me head pain. So he's also dealing with some head pressure, which can also be creating a delay, because he feels very pressure within his own life. The angel's saying you're here to spread hope and joy, to illuminate the world. So focus on your own value. Remember who you are. You are a cosmic diamond. And also there is going through a preparation, a healing, a transformation. So cocoon of white light, you can visualize that all around you. Remember that you are one. Okay, that you are one with all things, to fulfill your destiny. That's why you've come, to be all you can be, to focus your light and listen for a message. So the angels are asking you to focus your light while he's doing what he needs to do, because you're here for a reason, and that's what you need to know. Powerful. Okay, I've got a very busy day of personal readings today, so I am going to go off, but I am going to be live again tomorrow. I've been on for 1 hour and 20 minutes already. If you haven't received a message, click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up, guys. Thank you so much to everyone for jumping on for this live today. And I am going to be live again tomorrow around the same time, early morning UK time. So I'm sending you all so much love. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.